Here we are going to start reviewing the ideas of calculus, in particular what we call differential calculus. The core idea of differential calculus is the derivative. That is the mathematical idea of the rate of change of something as we change something else. So a simple example is the slope or the gradient of a hill. The slope is the angle, essentially, that my hand is at here. At different points on this hill, the hill has a different slope or derivative. We will remind ourselves of that idea, and we'll introduce the terminology and the definitions, as well as some of the basic formulas we can use for derivatives of various common functions. We will also look at the second derivative. The first derivative tells us the slope. The second derivative tells us how curved something is. Finally, we will introduce the rules that enable us to work out the derivatives of more complicated functions and expressions, namely the product rule, the quotient rule, and the chain rule. Now, along the way, we will also introduce something else. We will introduce the idea of what we call linear operations. This is a very important concept in many areas of mathematics and science and engineering, and it also turns out to be especially important for quantum mechanics. And the good news is, it makes our lives very much easier.